The Spider-Verse, a corporation of billions of Spider-Man, women, and others. Hey, it's Ruby, and if you read the title, today I'm going to be making my Spidersona of mini. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the first Spider-Verse movie debuted in 2018 and continued in 2023. That's when more people started making sonas. Like others, my Spidersona have adapted, and I actually have two. The first one, an original Neon Spider, whose name I'll change later, and a Raccoon Heart, who I turned more into OC for story. Although today we'll be talking about Neon Spider. So let's get into it. Okay, so originally I made Neon Spider in my sketchbook for what I presumed to be the summer of 2024. At the time, I was really obsessed with girly pants, so that's how she got her name. In many designs, I wanted her to have this long skirt thing, but it never really worked out, so in the end I settled for kind of a short one. I decided I wanted to keep the kinda Neon Spider look, but I wanted to incorporate my favorite colors, which is pink and yellow, but I did add some blue and kind of white in there. He is the oldest middle child of 4 sisters. The age would go 15, 13, 5, and 3. Neon would be 13, and since I'm not going to reveal my real name, I'll call her Taylor since it sounds pretty cool. I imagine her spider would travel from many different universes before it picks its ideal person to bite. She'd be in the mall with her family while they're in the food line, while she was chosen to stay behind and watch the toddlers. The youngest urges her to get on one of those fake kid cards in the mall. When she does, she feels a sharp pain in her hand. Smacking the small arachne off, she decides not to tell anybody since she thinks it's not a big deal. Spoiler, it is a big deal. When she gets home, she feels weak. Taylor thinks it's just car sickness since she gets that a lot. Her appetite gets a hold of her and she eats quite a bit. Not that she's complaining, it's just weird since she just ate them all an hour ago. In her chair, she starts to draw on her iPad before realizing she can't stop sticking to the pencil. She panics and runs out the house, telling her parents she'll be going to her best friend's house. Into an alleyway and feels like something just surged through her, and then she passes out. She wakes up, she finds herself in a different universe. It's cartoonish, and it actually looks like a Spider-Man version she watched on TV. She looks at her hands and realizes her body changes to look like the characters. She freaks out and starts to somehow go into different universes. Finally, and somehow, she lands in her own and realizes it was a spider. She runs home and digs into her dad's old comics to find Spider-Man. Reading the origin story again, she realizes she is Spider-Man, just different. Taylor looks in his other comics, Gwen Stacy, Ghost Spider, Miles Morales, the Second Spider, and many others. She grabs them and runs out before her dad can realize. That night, she reads all the comics. By that, it helps her figure out how to use her powers. She also realizes that she has organic webs, which is really disgusting. And since she can travel universes, that her suit should be colorful, but she also wanted it to be kind of cute. Taylor decided to use her favorite animal, a cat. But she didn't want to be called Cat Spider nor Spider Cat, so she settled on Neon Fang. This was really fun to make, and maybe one day I'll even talk about Raccoon Heart, aka Michelle Morales. I do have more lore in other universes I would definitely love to share. This universe, I have other universes, and the Fusion Force, I already have those out, and I also have one called The Nancy Dead. Anyway, for now, Ruby out. See you the next time.